quiet recesses of night, when the world outside slips into a soft slumber, we find ourselves traversing a realm that exists just beyond the veil of consciousness. This is the domain of dreams, a landscape where reality bends and the mind dances with the surreal. But within this ethereal space, there lies a presence, a lurking entity that watches from the shadows. These are the watchful shadows in your dreams. As you drift into sleep, your mind begins to weave intricate tapestries of thought and imagination. You may find yourself floating through vibrant fields, soaring above the clouds, or perhaps plunging deep into the oceans of your subconscious. But amidst these vivid scenes, it is not uncommon to sense an undercurrent of unease, a feeling that you are not alone. Have you ever experienced a moment when, in the midst of a delightful dream, you suddenly feel a chill creeping along your spine? The laughter around you fades, and a heavy silence blankets the air. You turn, and there, just at the edge of your vision, you catch a glimpse of something dark, something watchful. These shadows are not mere figments of your imagination. They represent aspects of your psyche. They can embody fears, regrets, or unacknowledged desires. They are the sentinels of our subconscious, watching and waiting. Perhaps they are reflections of the darkness we carry within us, or perhaps they are messengers, urging us to confront what we dare not face in the light of day. Consider the childhood dreams that haunt many of us. The monster lurking beneath the bed, the figure that lingers in the corner of your room. These phantoms often symbolize the fears we harbored as children: fear of the unknown, fear of abandonment, or fear of inadequacy. They serve a purpose, reminding us that shadows exist not only in dreams, but also in our waking lives. As we grow older, the nature of these shadows often shifts. They may take on more abstract forms, representing the anxiety of adulthood. Perhaps you find yourself dreaming of being chased by an unseen force, the ground giving way beneath your feet. These dreams can leave you breathless and shaken, awakening in a cold sweat. They remind you of the pressures of life, the responsibilities that weigh heavily on your shoulders, and the relentless pursuit of success. But why do we dream of these watchful shadows? In many cultures, dreams are considered windows to the soul. They serve as portals to our inner selves, revealing truths we may not wish to confront. The shadows that watch over us in our dreams can illuminate our deepest fears, exposing the vulnerabilities we often hide from ourselves. They whisper secrets about our desires, the parts of us that remain unfulfilled. As you delve deeper into your dreams, you may begin to notice patterns. Certain figures may reappear, cloaked in darkness, their intentions unclear. They may evoke feelings of dread or curiosity, a blend of fear and fascination. This complexity invites us to explore what these shadows represent. Are they simply reflections of our fears, or do they hold deeper meanings? Let's explore the concept of shadow work, a psychological practice rooted in understanding and integrating these darker aspects of ourselves. In dreams, these shadows can manifest as characters or symbols that provoke strong emotional responses. They challenge us to confront what lies beneath the surface. Imagine a recurring shadow figure, a tall, dark silhouette that appears whenever you feel stressed or overwhelmed. This entity may symbolize the pressures of your daily life, or perhaps it embodies a specific fear. By acknowledging this shadow, you can begin the process of understanding its significance. What does it want from you? What message does it carry? In many cases, the act of simply acknowledging these shadows can diffuse their power. When we shine a light on the darkness, we find that it often dissipates, revealing the truth hidden beneath. Yet the shadows in our dreams can also serve a more sinister purpose. They may embody unprocessed trauma or unresolved issues that cling to us like a shroud. They remind us of the past, urging us to confront the pain we may have buried deep within. Have you ever woken up from a dream, heart racing, mind reeling? You may recall a scene where you were confronted by an ominous figure, a representation of a past trauma. These shadows force us to confront what we cannot ignore. They are relentless, nudging at our consciousness until we pay attention. As we explore these dark figures in our dreams, we must also consider the role of the unconscious mind. Dreams often serve as a bridge between our conscious thoughts and our deeper, often darker impulses. The shadows that linger in our dreams are reminders that the mind is a complex tapestry of light and dark, joy and sorrow. The act of dreaming itself can be transformative. Each dream is a unique experience, inviting us to explore our fears, desires, and the shadows that dance at the edges of our awareness. They challenge us to seek understanding, to unravel the threads of our subconscious, and to integrate the lessons they present. Consider also the notion of lucid dreaming, where you become aware that you are dreaming and can exert control over the dream narrative. In this state, the shadows can shift from being watchful observers to active participants in your exploration. You may confront them directly, asking questions, seeking answers. This engagement can lead to profound insights, allowing you to reclaim power over the aspects of yourself that once felt threatening. But be warned, the journey into these shadows is not without its perils. The unknown can be unsettling, and facing our fears often requires immense courage. As you navigate the darker corners of your psyche, remember that it is a journey of self-discovery. In some traditions, dreams are seen as messages from the divine or the universe, urging us to pay attention to our inner world. The shadows may act as guides, leading us toward greater self-awareness. They remind us that even in darkness, there is the potential for growth and transformation. As you reflect on your own dreams, consider the shadows that have appeared. What stories do they tell? What secrets do they hold? Are they merely echoes of your fears, or do they represent something more? In moments of quiet contemplation, allow yourself to embrace the discomfort these shadows bring. Sit with the unease, explore their depths, and seek to understand their purpose. Through this exploration, you may find clarity, healing, and a deeper connection to your true self. The watchful shadows in your dreams are not to be feared, but acknowledged. They are part of the intricate tapestry of your existence, reminding you that life is a balance of light and dark. As you journey through the realms of your dreams, let the shadows guide you, teach you, and ultimately set you free. Each night, as you close your eyes and drift into that twilight space, remember that you are not alone. The shadows will be there, watching, waiting. Embrace them. Listen to their whispers. For in the dance of dreams, they hold the key to understanding yourself in ways you never thought possible. As you awaken each morning, carry the lessons of the night with you. Let the shadows inform your waking life, pushing you to confront your fears, to seek out your desires, and to embrace the entirety of who you are. In the end, it is within the shadows that we discover our true selves. In the depths of our dreams, we find the courage to face the darkness. And perhaps, just perhaps, we learn that the shadows are not our enemies, but rather our most profound teachers. So the next time you find yourself drifting into the embrace of dreams, remember, the watchful shadows are there, not to frighten you, but to guide you on your journey through the intricate landscape of your own mind. Embrace the mystery, for it is there that you will uncover the truths that lie just beyond the surface, waiting to be revealed.